Sleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. Yes you, come with me.
Huh? Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
How do you know about that?
How? Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off. Fine. I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me Mona. I am on a mission from my master to retrieve a certain box from Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago. But she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's—
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to—
Well, that's because I would also like to take on the guardian of the box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master. Well, I want to prove the power and status of astrology to be— Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be— But I would prefer to assure my victory in this contest, and upon giving it some thought, you came to mind. The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine, no? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so— Come on, you don't actually have to become my disciple. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately. Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That does seem much faster than searching the land country by country.
A wise decision. That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we— There is a small inn near Mount Tianheng that never sees a lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Well, it's no wonder that an inn set up here has—
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I—
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my—
That should be no trouble with Mona here.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken, their divinations will lose the power to guide, and will not be able to pierce the fog of the
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Well, I was going to put up 20,000 mora as comp—
20,000? Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that. Yes, of course. Still, The owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much more to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental... You remember? The stuff we helped master... And... Paimon actually kept a small amount. Paimon's the very best...
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in it... The elemental bait's really strong. It will attract all the slimes in the area. Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
Boom, boom! You can't run! Judgment! Back off! Back off! Motion to compel! Incinerate! Boom, boom! Motion to compel!
Found it! It's so pretty! Paimon... Paimon wasn't having any bad...
That's it! That's the one!
You actually found it. Not bad. Mr. Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? No, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find, I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early, unavoidably. Thank you, all the same. Here's the mora, as agreed.
Then I'll take it gladly.
But we did all the work!
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
Exactly!
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, I suddenly feel that you have indeed contributed to our good fortune. I say we spend this money on treating you to a fun... If we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. I hear the food there is really good. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things? Let's go after her for good food!
Opening an...
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever.
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all.
Excuse me, what would you like to order? These are made using large succulent... This is a favorite of mine. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice. Though tofu could not be a more It's exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current...
Around 20.
Then, I'll...
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you
Paimon's been thinking about something since we started eating. Is it? Because she...
I heard that. I said I was treating. How could I? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars, being so easily disturbed by, especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using... and danger.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is all... But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast. Oh, yes, we can do that. You don't use more to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go borrow the kitchen from the innkeeper.
Hello. How may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Ah, I see. If I may add one more thing. You must be quite well versed in the art of cooking, yes? Talented from your clothes, you're I have a recipe for golden It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When you
Golden crab. Golden crab! Golden crab! Then let's get to it. With your skills in the kitchen.
Ugh, too salty. Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
There's no need to spend all that effort on me. I am a little hungry. This aroma is... Wow, it's incredible. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great difficulty, This golden crab is too delicious. I have never eaten anything this good in my life. I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted. I see that it's no boast to call them Liyue's delicacies. I suppose it wasn't too much to spend all this mora on. It's nothing. Nothing at all. Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, if we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate. And from there, what deep mysteries shall we acquire knowledge of?
Luck is not on my side.
How much longer he...
That was tiring, but we're finally in Mondstadt. The quest to plumb the wondrous depths of knowledge is...
Paimon's not tired.
That's because you float.
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist is all that amazing.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies about astrology.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to... You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride? No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart, and then taking them to some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation. And if you don't want to get on, don't.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen? If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to... If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But if I win, then you'll be eating prison rations in Liyue. How about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists. Well then, this is a good time to show you what your master can do.
I'll blow you away! You're finished!
Shadows of fate!
Fry!
Let me scry!
Fry! There's no end to this.
Delved into destiny, written in the stars. What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations? Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny, though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be... Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from... All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Lord of Geo, please do us a favor and clear this up at your earliest convenience. I submit that we cannot afford for the codices to get damp.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor. I guess... Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all, even if you... We have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsiders, but my astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, I use the reflections in water bodies to observe the true starry... Allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars... I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need. It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one... Never mind, I'll explain in detail later.
Wow, it's you, Miss Honorary Knight. And Paimon, too, you're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. But she's gone very far away.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties. So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well-versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand...
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no... yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise. Wait for me. I'll be right back. Glee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign here! There's no mistake! Ah! Dendro's lines! We can talk later!
Boom boom! Incinerate! Boom boom! Motion to compel. Back off!
Found it! It's this box. Glad it wasn't damaged in the retrieval complete. Let's bring it back.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it. It dropped from Clee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge. Never mind that. So, did you find the...
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment.
Huh? Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box?
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box?
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? Huh, I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye. Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will...
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I gained no knowledge, but now I can't return. How did it come to...
That's so sad. Maybe you could forget everything in that book and then go back.
That's... too difficult. And even if I wanted to stay in Mondstadt, it would be... Yes. I mean, no. You really have no way with words.
Well, then you'll just have to go back and face your master.
Stop talking about it. I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. Once that old crone's reached the end of her days, I'll be free. But what will I do about my astrology research? No, wait.
About that, we can go ask Catherine at the adventure...
The Adventurers Guild? Ah, right. You can do commissions for them in exchange for... Well, you know what I mean, don't you? Oh, thanks.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. I see. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been sealed by some unknown person. Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own labs and aren't that interested in the matter. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then,
The person who placed the seal is by no means interesting. Let me see. I see. So... All right.
Holy moly! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll...
No need, no need. You have my utmost thanks.
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the Adventurers Guild. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to express my thanks. I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Well, yes, of course, I understand. I am most thankful to you for that. So
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something, but...
I guess I don't have any other choice.
Great! Then we are agreed.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, I'm very sorry, but I won't be able to do what I agreed to help you with just yet. Without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, it will take me some time to see your destiny clear. But I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready. Thank you. I wish you both safe travels.
How is she gonna make a living if she doesn't use astrology to make money? Maybe we should come back and check on her once in a while. It would